Hello and welcome to part 2 of Campaign 8 Revived Rites. I am your host as always, Virinity Void. So, from the last part, in part 1 we saw the death of a few nations, some vanilla tags, some, some player submitted tags as well. We had Ale Corks be taken over by Tingitana. We had my boy, my child, the Silver Horde, be taken over by Huruleya. Who else did we have suffer? The Fatimids overcame the Mamluk remnants, and then the Fatimids got destroyed by Alexandria and O1R1. So, consolidation in Egypt, consolidation in the Baltic, and then consolidation around the Pillars of Hercules. Oh, excuse me. And then we also had Pangasinan taking over Cebu. What else? We didn't have anything else really in East Asia. It's mostly peaceful, mostly quiet. Africa is doing its thing. Same with West Africa. Pikun Mapu and Beonia are slowly reaching out to each other. Muerta Cell took over Texas, that was on me. I should have instead put Louisiana or something like that, or Illinois, or Vermont. But, oh well, I thought Texas would do better. Oh well. And Tikal took over Calakmul. So, the Mayans are now unified. Timucua is spreading out. They have an embargo on the Holy, or the Saints Federation. And then we have America, who hates Timucua. The communist states are going to be at war with myself. So, that's going to be interesting as well. Let's get on with it. We'll try and go for about 20 to 25 years. If anything, we'll stop right at 1500. That way, part 3, we'll start with the Protestant Reformation in 1500. One person brought up an interesting proposal for the Protestant Reformation to mess around with it in the next campaign, where instead of having the liberty desire be over 100% in order to trigger Protestantism, instead I edit the file and make it so that it only requires like 20% reform desire. 20 to 30%, because usually 20 to 30% is around where the reform desire for Catholicism is hovering when 1500 rolls around. So, like right now, 7%, not a lot. And we can expect it to go up maybe like another 10 or 15% by the time 1500 rolls around. I've really never seen it get higher than I think 30 or 35% with these test runs with these campaigns. So that's about that. Yvain is going with Austro-Bavaria, is going after Besançon and the Flanders realm. Interesting. They're all on. Okay, so Besançon and Austro-Bavaria are Miltech 5. The Flanders realm and Yvain are Miltech 6. This is going to be a test, and Yvain has a 6 shock general. This early on, that can be absolutely just like game changing. So the Flanders realm with a 1100, I don't know. Besançon, you're going to need to team up with the Flanders realm. Okay. Besançon is going to take on Austro-Bavaria, but that general's making all the difference in this fight. Yvain has 5% more discipline, sure, but you can't deny that 6 shock is not making a kicker of a difference. And, oh my goodness, Besançon got slapped. I do have to say, it's looking, right away, it's looking good for Yvain and Austro-Bavaria. I don't really believe that the Flanders realm can stop this. Man. From being dominant in the test runs to now this. Or test run 2, really. Well, that colony was burned. Besançon is not out of this yet. They're trying to gather some troops and trying to help the Flanders realm fight off maybe Austro-Bavaria. But I mean, the capital of the Flanders realm is about to fall. It has fallen. However, Austro-Bavaria was pushed back briefly. Austro-Bavaria did not lose that many troops. Now then, will Yvain be able to finish the job? Are Yvain and Austro-Bavaria going to team up and actually work together to snuff out the Flanders realm? And Besançon? Maybe? What is this the conquest of? Verdun. It's the conquest of Verdun. Okay. I gotta tie up my hair. My hair feels heavy. Austro-Bavaria sieging down Franche-Comté. I'm probably mispronouncing that much to the bleeding ears of all the French speakers. And yeah, I just don't see, like, the Flanders realm and Besançon, they just can't do much, unfortunately. Yvain and Austro-Bavaria, they're making waves. What's gonna happen here? Who's gonna... Oh. Besançon? Oh. Yvain was pushed back. Okay, there might be a semblance of hope. Because Austro-Bavaria was dumb, and they abandoned the siege to maybe help the Flanders realm. I mean, maybe to help Yvain. But Yvain lost that battle handedly. And now the capital of the Flanders realm is going to be retaken. Maybe. Maybe this war is more even than I thought. Nope, Yvain just squashed Besançon's forces. And Besançon doesn't have any manpower, so if anything, they can rely on mercenaries, but do they really want to? I don't think so. So, the Flanders realm still suffering from a sieged capital. Franche-Comté is... yeah, it's suffering. Besançon's scraping together what it can, but I think it's time to tap out. I think it is thoroughly time to tap out. Balochistan is going after the Scorpions. You dare go after my child? Assault? You dare? Balochi conquest of Mogostan. So it was right here. So the Scorpion cell is behind one military technology but has more numbers. Balochistan. Where? Oh, okay. Yeah, they're both at each other's throats, basically. So, can you... oh my god, 71%. That's a lot. But Balochistan's coming back. Scorpion cell, you gotta get back. Franche-Comté is not down yet. The Flanders realm and Besançon are trying, but it's not enough. Yvain is coming back, squashing those hopes and dreams. And Austro-Bavaria's putting the knife in, finishing the job. Oh, it's rough. I'm wondering what the peace deal is going to be. What, Pangborn? Wessex! Wessex is going after Pangborn! And Pangborn is... no, this is just Wessex just going in. It's just saying, fuck it, we ball. And Ireland is coming over with 9k. Pangborn has 10k. Wessex, what are you going to do? You're ahead by one military technology. Can you really do this? There's the peace deal. Besançon reduced to 2 provinces. Yvain, now the ascendant power in the region, following the rivers, and the Flanders realm really just sent packing. Just they were given the message. They were given the clear message: you fuck off from the region, because now they're going for Lincolnshire. Excuse me. I'm very curious to see what's going to happen in both regions. Balochistan does have the mill tech advantage as well as the morale advantage, clearly. It's plus 15%. But it is harder to besiege Scorpion Cell provinces simply by the nature of the terrain and the national ideas. Quality, innovative. Okay. So I can see why the Scorpion Cell doesn't want to take a direct confrontation. It would be disastrous. Austro-Bavaria is not allied with anyone else other than the Papal State and VIII. Alright, Wessex, you've sieged down Pangborn's capital, but Ireland is in this too. Are you going to be able to thwart the threat? And it's a tough battle. It's a brutal one. But Wessex has the discipline, they have the morale, they have the tactics. They're able to fend them off. Turns out sheer numbers is not going to win you the day in the Isles. Oh, we have another war. Orissa is going after Chittagong against Pasai. I anticipate Orissa is going to win that easily. Now, it's not over for Pangborn in Ireland, but it's getting increasingly tough. Like, Ireland, how close are you to getting that Miltech 5? Because, like, you need some sort of military technology to... You're not even close. Never mind. Never mind. Because, like, the military technology difference is really, like, the thing that's getting Wessex to win these battles. With all that in their national ideas. You know, they're already into quantity, so they're able to field more troops in general. They have a bigger manpower pool. I'm just not sure. I don't think Pangborn's going to be able to do it. And, oh, the Scorpion Cell, their military has been thwarted. Hassoff, I am gravely insulted by this. But how's, like, the defensiveness? Yeah. It's kind of hard to siege the provinces down, but it's not, like, super difficult. Roxolania is going into Sugla. Pangborn has basically conceded the war, and Ireland is not really going to be able to do much else. I'm going to take a sip of my water. Aye, lots and lots of conflict. Yep. Okay, so Pangborn got it off easy. They lost one province. That's it. So they have time to quote-unquote redeem themselves. They have time to rest and recover some R&R. Let's hope they can do something with that rest and recovery. Let's take a look to East Asia, since we have not taken a look over here in quite a bit. It's mostly been action in Europe, and a little bit of action in the Middle East. Scorpion Cell and Balochistan, they didn't really exchange anything, because there's no land border between Balochistan and the Scorpion Cell. Not yet. Oh my goodness. Ethiopia is dealing with noble rebels, but they got a really good ruler. 655, but he's 66 years old. Etwa. Got your republic. Ava is allied with Lanzang. Khmer. Pangasinan is colonizing in Vietnam. Banjar is consolidating control in Borneo. Sunda's consolidating in Java. Pasai Pasai, where are you trying to do? Or what are you trying to do? No, you're just about to lose the war. I mean, I hope that war gets oh god. Oh dear lord, there's a lot. Alright. So there's a trade war even. Balochistan's going after Oman for the trade. So Alexandria is going after O1R1 and winning handedly. America is going after Timucua and it's going well for America. Timucua doesn't have the morale or the tactics to stand up to the Serbian Americans. So, unfortunately, unlike the second test run, America is emerging out on top. Orissa's winning that war, and Paradox is going after the Muerta cell. My child. Already taken over Coahuila. And there is a, yep, I was gonna say like there is a sea connection, sea tile connecting them. So, yep, Paradox fucking taking over my child's land. Although it's not really like super valuable land. It's really poor. It's 1/1s. But Timucua is kind of broken at this point. Yep. Oh, they were two. America was 2 military techs ahead. That really sealed the fate for Timucua. If only they weren't so far behind with military techs. So Balochistan's trying to siege down Nizwa, but like, what do you think's gonna happen? Omani soldiers are just watching themselves just die of attrition, and just Balochistan draining like their manpower ever so slowly on these fortifications. And O1R1, it's just, they have no military, or they do have a military. What? They have that god tier general 6255, but they don't have the militaries to support it. Alexandria is a monster at this point. Just good luck, O1R1. You're gonna need it. No others right now. I guess, well, yeah, it's just Balochistan throwing soldiers at the wall, just seeing what sticks, or seeing what breaks through, really. Oh god. Alright, credit where credit is due. O1R1 is trying. They are desperately trying to hold out against Alexandria, and they won a battle. They're not out of this yet. Maybe. What's the conquest of? Trablos. You need to unsiege this. Get that ticking war score away from Alexandria. I don't know, I like rolling my R's when I do that. Alexandria. Not Alexandria. I don't know. Alexandria just sounds more authentic. I don't know. This is a very bad fight. What? Oh, 1R1, are you turning this around? They're turning it around. What the fuck? I mean, you really should unsiege Trablos, but wow. What a turnaround! O1R1 just... Oh my goodness! This general is off the rails. Like, I don't know what to say. That was intense. Because O1R1, like just from the war score, it looked like they were dead. Their capital sure wasn't sieged down, but they lost Trablos, they lost Sidi, and they lost Al-Karak, and their military was just scattered around here in the desert. And then Alexandria had two armies of like 6 and 7K just roaming around, like ready to finish the job, searching for the army. But it really shows what a good general can do. And on top of that, O1R1 is one military technology ahead. So that combined with a 6255, it's just too much for Alexandria. Alexandria got overconfident, and now they have to rebuild. This will really like put a wrench in the plans of the Coptic folk down there. That was something. I did not expect that at all. Oof. The AI really does surprise me in these campaigns. You know, sometimes it's for bad reasons, like the AI being really fucking dumb. But sometimes it's like that, where it's like, holy shit, you rolled a god tier general, you made good use of the god tier general. Clap, clap, clap. You're doing some good shit. I'm not even sure I would be able to like manage that. Goodness gracious. So Balochistan, are you gonna try to go through again the straits and besiege Oman's provinces? Yes, yes. Fine. You've won the battle. Now win the war. Oh wait, you can't. You need 9,000. Have fun. I think if anything, like fucking, they're gonna Balochistan's gonna get money, but that's about it. Sudreya is colonizing at Lisboa or Lisbon. Pengworn is still colonizing Man. What else? Heruleya. Where are you colonizing? That's a good question. Where is Heruleya colonizing? Rugen. And then UKO is colonizing right over here. They're spreading the Lollard beliefs. Let's see. Yeah, like Oman can't win the battles, but like they're gonna just win the war by default. How's the religious map looking? Pretty samey. No one's really converting things. We have Sikhism present now, but I don't think Gujarat is going to convert. Bithynia, Roxolania is still allied with Bithynia, and is now allied with the Epirot Empire, so the Hellenics, or Dodecatheists, as maybe Cravens would like me to call them, they're kind of in league with each other. Golden Horde is allied with Perm. What? Okay. Perm is Sunni. Maybe there's an event to turn them... Oh, and Banjar is Sunni as well. Well, okay. Maybe there's an event or something that they get for having Sunni people settle down? I'm not sure. Yeah, I think we're going to go to like August, well, maybe like February or March of 1501. That should take us like 40 minutes. Cobra Cell, you're chilling, you're expanding. Alexandria is chilling. They are, okay, they're colonizing Wasit. Oman, there's now peace, and Balochistan kind of, they gotta rebuild their manpower, if anything. No wars yet. Tikal, where are you colonizing, actually? Can you... Oh yeah, Tikal can be built up. And they should, because it's a really good monument. Kepech. The Saints Federation is still consolidating land in the Caribbean. Temuqua is consolidating itself in the Florida region, while Emergica consolidates itself on the coast. Who's here? Oh, that's Wessex. Okay. So the Flanders realm hasn't done anything about Wessex yet. Are they going to do anything about Wessex in the future? I'm not sure. Because if they do, Leon Galicia will back up Wessex, seemingly. And then Lithuania, you're allied with Hyperborea. Serbian Rus is not allied with anyone yet. Rodnoveri. I gotta check. Let me check something real quick. Where's other changes? So did that stay the same? Nope. So I gotta go into the files, the religion files of Doge's Shattered Europa, and see workshop content. Notes right there. Because I think the religion files were updated. They were? Hold on. I hope there's no... Okay, there is a war. I will check this after then. So Balochistan is now going after Gujarat. And they're trying to go after Gohilvad. Where? Oh, right. You have a claim there? Well, I guess you do from Thata. And then Tikal is going after Paradox. So we have the Mayans reaching out. Can Paradox tame the Mayans? The Mayans are 2 military techs ahead. Keep that in mind. Paradox, you might be in for a thrashing. Let's see. The Mayans, they don't have the discipline, but they have the morale and the tactics edge. And that really cut through Paradox lines. Ooh. Chan Kawil Yaksmutal. Making it happen as a 6'5", 61 years old. Meanwhile, Paradox over here is, I mean, well, the Mayans are going to need a lot of manpower to really, like, siege down Mexico. Or Tenochtitlan, however you want to spin it. And Gujarat, no, Balochistan can handle Gujarat. That morale advantage really does keep their early game afloat. I'm not sure if it's gonna keep them up, if it's gonna keep them afloat into like the 1500s and 1600s, but for now at least, it's making sure Balochistan is dominant. Maybe. Well, actually, the Scorpion Cell, do you have any allies? You don't, but, I mean, hey, yeah, improve relations with Gujarat. Like, they could be a good ally against Balochistan. Balochistan seemingly doesn't have any friends because they don't like anyone around them. But, I mean, Gujarat's down, but they're not out. They're 2 military techs behind, but they're still willing to defend Ahmedabad. What are your national ideas again? I don't... Okay. You got some okay ones. But being 2 military techs behind is still being 2 military techs behind. You know. On what's their religious school? Hanafi. Paradox. So, I mean, Paradox is still trying for Tikal, but time and time again, like the Mayans are just coming through, slicing through the polar bears, and it's just the rinse and repeat. There's just go. So it was right here. So there's no ticking war score. It's really just battles at this point. Battles that the Mayans are winning. And Ahmedabad is actually being taken over. I don't think, yeah, Gujarat would not be able to stop Balochistan. Not when you're 2 military techs behind. It may be like, I know it gets old with me saying that, but it's just like, it's kind of true. Like it's hard to overcome such a difference. Hyrcania and the Bronze Horde, they're so close to bordering, but Hyrcania has, so the Bronze Horde has the quality advantage, 2 military techs. Hyrcania has the quantity advantage. Okay, and wow, Balochistan. I didn't think they were going to get that much war score from taking the capital, but they did. Gujarat is in shambles. Well played to Balochistan, consolidating some holdings in the east, past Thata. And Tikal, are you really about to deal this sort of blow to Paradox? Are you gonna piss off Yayoi? You might. Yeah, the battles are still one-sided. As good as Paradox's national ideas are for getting them ahead in tech, it's still it's not working out. It worked out against Muerta Cell, but it's not working out against the Mayans. So let's do a little bit of Speed 5, because this is really just chasing around at this point. Yep, Mexico's getting siege down. There's the peace deal. And I had a feeling that Tikal can't really take anything, I don't think. Yeah, they couldn't, because there was no common sea tile. So there's like, hey, give all that land that you took from Muerta Cell back to them. And the Republic is whole again. And for now, we have nothing else. Gong is bordering Timbuktu. Now some fierce pretender rebels, Horuleya. Be careful. And then we got the Hussites. I guess we can maybe do a little bit of Speed 5. Nope, we got a war. We have a war. VIII is going after Salin, which is Besançon. So VIII is looking to finish off Besançon and also deal a number to the Flanders realm as well. And it's this time VIII and the Aelcorxer successor, Sativa. Is that Orthodox? It is. It's kind of weird seeing like Aelcorx's child, quote unquote, helping out, even though the real Aelcorx is kind of dead. But Besançon is more than just a little dead. Bergerac, are you in this? Wessex is going after Zeeland. The Flanders realm is being divided up. Pimenta in shambles. The Toho franchise in shambles. Good God. Yeah, the Flanders realm might just die here and now. Wessex saw the opportunity. They went for it. God damn, the AI is opportunistic here. Yeah, the Flanders Realm is trying to go after, or trying to fight off VIII, but it's not gonna happen. Besançon and the Flanders Realm, there's nothing left. It's, the writing is on the wall. I'm sorry to say. Oh dear God. I feel bad, but at the same time, it's like the Flanders Realm was dominant in the region for the second test run. VIII just completely switched up the power dynamics of the entire region, and now it's just, I don't know. Wessex even beat down Bedgarak. Oh, it's rough times. It's rough times to be a Toho fan, and an inhabitant of the Republic of Besançon. It's real rough going. What the fuck is going on? There's wars. There's wars up the ass. So Balochistan is going after Qawasim. So they're actually like trying to formally invade Oman now. You need more troops, obviously. Wait, what? Muertecel is now going after Paradox in the People's War. Is this some sort of new CB that they get? Is it? And then O1R1 is being attacked by Alexandria. Does O1R1 have... They don't have a god tier general like last time where it was a 6-2, but they still got a really good one. It's a 4-4-3-2. So Alexandria... And Alexandria is not a military tech behind now. They're on even playing field now. O1R1... Okay. I just want to see what they're getting. Okay. So I don't know what's going to happen here. This is second conquest of Trablos. And the Flanders realm. Besançon, the ally of the Flanders realm, is now kaput. Rest in peace, Besançon. You did your best. And then, well, I mean, the Kingdom of Wessex and Bedgarak, they're suffering. Oh my goodness, Leon Galicia with the 5-4-5-4. Jesus Christ. Bedgarak stands no chance. And then the Muertecel is cleaning house from where Tikal left Paradox at, so... Oh god, no they're not. The People's War is going poorly. Try to poke the polar bear. Oh god, it's attacking into mountain or to highlands and terrible. As much of an advantage as military technology is, it's not enough against Paradox. Not yet. Okay. And then Balochistan, are you able to siege? No, they're not. They just have ticking war score. They just have ticking war score from Qawasim. That's it. Nothing else. And Scorpion Saw, are you gonna try and pounce on this? They are. So, okay, so. Balochistan formally took this colony of Qawasim, but they're still at war with Oman. And then Scorpion Cell took the province of Mogostan formally. This is really weird. So now that the Scorpion Cell has declared war on Balochistan has called up the reserves, and maybe those reserves will be able to help siege down Nizwa? I don't know. Or maybe Kerman? I don't know. And O1R1, it's looking rough this time. I don't know. I don't know if that general can defeat Alexandria this time. Seemingly, the circumstances are much more dire. Oman has sieged down Qawasim. But Balochistan, this is a two-front war. Can you really manage this? And what are you doing, Badgarak? Trying to poke at Leon Galicia. But the Flanders realm is in shambles. Yeah, I don't know what the peace deal is going to look like, but it's safe to say Wessex kind of controls the sea lanes here. And Balochistan, you have 13k. Okay, there you go, right there. But what happened to your military? I mean, Scorpion Cell's not going to be able to besiege Chabahar. But wait a minute. What am I seeing over here? O1R1, okay. They're kind of... Oh, their capital was sieged down. Ooh. I take back my previous, maybe positive attitude. Yep, Alexandria kind of has this one in the bag. Unfortunate for O1R1. The first war was really a turnaround, but the second war is, yeah. How did the People's War go? It's still going. And it's not going well. Oh, God. I don't know what the People's War is about, but it's not a good cause. Serbian Americans are once again going after the natives in a shameful fashion. So the Scorpion Cell is kind of winning this war for Mogostan, and Oman is evening out their war. Balochistan, you need to do something, man. You're caught between like two fronts that are just, I don't know. It's a struggle. Okay, you got Mogostan back, maybe? Nakoku is going after Kamai for Tosa. What are you doing over here, Kamai? Yeah, you're losing that no problem. I don't know what you expected to do there, Kamai. Balochistan. No, they're still at war with Oman. Oman, what are you doing? Move your troops, Oman. Oh, there's a peace deal with the Flanders realm, and yeah, the Flanders realm is it's a little bit of a struggle right now. I mean, they're still colonizing. They're still colonizing at Bremen, but Kingdom of Wessex, they are ascendant. Let's see. Yep, they're starting to win against Oman, but it's like, Oman, I don't know what the AI is doing there. Oh, and Gujarati separatists. If these wars like take enough attention from Balochistan, those rebels might succeed. That would be a huge setback for the Balochis. Oh my God, it's 1501. Jesus Christ, the time has gotten away from me. I've been too invested in these wars. Oh goodness. And we got even a fucking war in the east. The Holy Romans are going after Wuding. Alright, August of this year. Even Nakoku's landing down here to teach Kamai a lesson. What the fuck? I mean, Nakoku's losing, but it kind of shows you how powerful they are. How powerful they are that they are over there, kind of fucking around. And I don't think that the Holy Roman Company is really going to be able to conquer that far. There's August. So, yeah, good luck, Holy Roman Company. Good luck. But I'm surprised Nakoku showed up on Kamai's own shores. That's a little intense. And this, okay, so Oman pieced out with Balochistan, and they ceded Qawasim, but I mean that's still a province with a lot of unrest. So maybe there's going to be a revolt in there. And then Balochistan is still struggling against the the Scorpion Cell, and trying to siege down Karman. I think that that Balochistan will win this in the next part, but I could be wrong. There's no leader on these armies, and there's rebels over here, so Balochistan is... They're spread out between, like, their attention is split. Yeah, the provinces could even defect at that point. And then, how is the Scorpion Cell? Yeah, they're in worse shape than Balochistan. Oman, how are you doing? You're not doing too bad, okay. And then Yvain, they're doing just fine. They have no issues. And then Wessex, no issues. I mean, they're not rolling in cash per se, but they're not doing terribly at all. They're pretty fucking good. And Elcorx's like informal successors at Diva, they're doing okay. They're not doing too bad. And then over here in the Americas, Muertecel is still trying to find its footing in the world. Temuqua lost its war, unfortunately. The Serbian-American memes are too powerful at this point. They're too powerful. And then Tikal going strong. Very strong. Paradox is still in the same boat of trying to find their footing. And really just trying to make their way up their national ideas. With that being said, I think that'll do it for part 2. And you know what? We'll see what happens in part 3. We're going to have more conflicts, more interesting things happen. And I think we can wrap it up there. I will look at the top 12, read those off, and we'll end this part. So, in first place is Wessex, the Kingdom of Wessex. In second place is Huruleya. In third place is Yvain. In fourth place is Bedgarak. In fifth place is Austro-Bavaria. In sixth place is Amerzica. In seventh place is Bithynia. In eighth place is the Epirot Empire. In ninth place is the UKO. In 10th place is Ryazan. In 11th place is Alexandria. And 12th place is the Serbian Rus. That'll do it for this time. Thank you all so much for watching. I will see you all in part 3.